was trying to pick up the communications from the tank. Nice job, buddy. Turn your turret on, will you? Right back here. Mimic your turret. That's it. You got him.
Hey Tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Welcome to another week of Tanker Chat. Hope you liked that intro. I hope that was, I'm not sure which way it's going to be, but I hope you liked that intro. Just came out with that one, just sat down and built that the other day and been working on it and kind of finalizing it. Give me your thoughts on it. Also, you'll start seeing a new intro for the daily tank videos. Should start seeing that this coming week. I'm not sure which day has it. But you should say, I want to say it's probably, I think it's going to be later in the week, maybe around Wednesday or Thursday. Don't hold me to it, but there is a new intro coming. So, I like to adjust those a little bit, but give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Anyway, I was trying to get into the game this morning, and lo and behold, the server is down, apparently. Oh, geez. Did you know about that? Because I didn't get the phone call. Had I gotten a phone call that said, hey, Bonzi, don't get up early. Don't do your tanker chat. You should have done it yesterday, you moron, but don't do it today because we're going to have the servers down. Then I would have said, hey, thank you, Wargaming. I will sleep in. But no, I didn't get that call. So, how do you find out if the servers are down? Well, obviously, you say, well, geez, I can't log in. The servers are down. Or you can go to the main page. You can click over here on player support. You can click here on technical. You can click here on announcements. Server maintenance. Apparently 1.9 really had some issues. All right. Because they've been doing a lot of micro patches for it. And now 1.9_4 is taking the servers down for roughly 3 hours. Now I can't imagine that the show rebalancing, the tech tree redoing and adding and removing and moving in tanks and doing all that caused that many issues, because there's been some serious issues. Well, I don't know if they're serious. I haven't experienced a lot of them, but they do have a post in the announcements here about the known issues with 1.9. And those are some pretty funky issues. DLL's not getting done and stuff like that. That it would seem to me that you guys changed a little bit more than just what you said. Maybe you've changed some stuff in the client. I can't imagine that adjusting the wheeled vehicle's ability to turn faster while in reverse, I think that was it, has caused your server to have a lot of your code to have a lot of issues. I'm just thinking. Now that's my IT guy hat going on. What's different? But I personally have not seen a lot of these issues. I have been playing. I was playing Frontline this week, working, trying to get the coins for the future for the French tank, and I did notice that there was a lot of stuttering. And I, like I said, I've spent years in the IT industry, and so I know what I'm looking for when there's issues. And I can tell you, it wasn't my rig and it wasn't my network. It was definitely inside the client, and it was really weird because all of a sudden I just lose total control of my tank for 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'd be back. It was weird, but besides that, I haven't really noticed any. But anyway, so we're down. It's now 6:30 in the morning. Started at 4, so that's 2.5 hours. So roughly the next 30 minutes, it should come back up. With that, we'll go with channel news. Not a whole lot going on. I mean, got a bunch of 1.9 videos that are been rolling through, and that's great. Keep those coming. I still have the 1.8s that I'm going back and picking out of. And let's see, streaming wise, I haven't done a lot of streams, and I got called back to work. And the great state of Texas decided they wanted to open up the economy, So my bosses were just waiting for that, and they called us all back to the office. Not that we weren't. I don't perceive to understand it, because in the industry that I'm in, we're getting hit because of the economy. calling us back to work is not going to make it, not going to make it any better right at the moment. But so yeah, I'll be back at work on Monday, which means my streams will have to fall to the evenings now. And with my son-in-law working his shift, it'll be after 8 p.m. Central Time if I stream at all during the week. So I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I will get some streams up this coming week, and we'll get it worked out. There'll be roughly 2-hour streams because I got to get up early in the morning and I can't be staying up late as much as I'd love to. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. It's I've been doing the same thing everybody else is doing, just trying to get through the next day and staying safe and healthy. So. But let's check and see what the news says. All right, well, here we are at the front page. And as we can see, Frontlines, it ends in 20 hours and 52 minutes and 13:12 seconds. So, like I said, I completed Frontlines. I took my time on this one. I the first day, I completed, 10 levels. And then I wasn't feeling too good. Sinuses, hay fever, all that. I took a day off and then came back and then played with a buddy of mine in the evening, and he's on the West Coast, so I was obviously having to wait until he got home later in the evening. So then I got up to level 14, and then I was able to push out level 15. So I really didn't push hard in this season. Did it mostly again with some captains, a couple majors. I didn't hit general until I was playing after I'd completed the 15, just trying to get the daily bond missions, and then I get general. I was like, okay, whatever. It hasn't been a huge grind, but I was playing smarter this time. I was listening to, it was Guido 1212, and I think he was interviewing somebody else. I can't remember who it was, and was watching that video, and they were talking about playing smarter in Frontline, even though Guido doesn't play it anymore. And if I really wanted to make bank, play less tanks. And then I was like, duh, thank you. Light clicked, and I was like, hey. So I picked a few tanks that I wanted to play, and I played those. Was playing a lot of the Suma, and I really enjoyed that tank. And then let's see, a lot of the EBR, just trying to get better at the EBR. I figure if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. So I have just been playing the piss out of that in Frontline, trying to get better. It works. I mean, in Frontline it works fairly well because it's a large map, but. I digress. We're here to talk about the news. Jeez, quit distracting me. Besides, I had to get a cup of coffee. So anyway, we got the May Tank Mastery missions are here. I don't know, what do we got? Oh, the Matilda, the KB-1, the Jagdpanzer IV, and the Panhard AMD 178 Bravo. So if you're interested in mastering any of those, getting ace tankers in those, here's your codes. Click on them and activate. I don't play any of those. I didn't play the Panhard. I don't like that. So, okay. Okay. All right. The Defender. Let's open that up in a new window. God. Yes, the Defender and the Object 252 are on sale. Now, I have the Defender. I got the Defender when it first came out and they first sold these things. And honestly, I now have the 252. I have them both. And honestly, I like the 252 better. I don't know if there's soft stats in there somewhere or what. And I know that, I don't know how the rest of you feel about this, but the 252 seems to be more responsive, better aim. And the strange thing about it is they're both equipped the same and they have the same crew because I bounce them in and out of these two tanks and the 257. So I don't know what the deal is, but the 252, I've just enjoyed the heck out of that. So I don't know what the issue is with the Defender. And like I said, I don't know if it's a soft stat or something, but I seem to do better in my 252. It's probably just me. I'm sure it is. But anyway, they're on sale, and they will be until the 4th. And so if you want one of these overpowered tanks, Tier 8 premium tanks, then go ahead and there you go. Let's see. Experience weekend missions. Okay, well, we've got going on from the 1st through the 4th. Again, they finish on 4th on 6/20. I don't know. Are you gonna give us any extra time for the 3 hours downtime? Probably not. 1.5 XP, crew XP. No, that's not even crew. That's just game XP, I believe. To be one of the top 10 earners in your team in a victorious battle. Okay. So what's with the win? Okay, all right, I understand that. Fine. You want to give it just to the winning side? That's fine. The weekend blitz. You get a token, automatic fire extinguisher, large first aid kit, and large repair kit. Being one of the top 10 XP earners on your team in a victorious battle. Okay, so why? What's with the win requirement here? I don't understand that. Mission, crush the foe. Get another token. 2 emblems. Ooh. And personal reserves of 200% for an hour. Okay. Destroy 5 vehicles in any number of battles. Okay, that seems fair enough. And then you get experience well earned. 30,000 XP. 2 times personal reserve at 200 for an hour. 2 times personal reserve at 100 for an hour. Play a battle. You must have 14 of those tokens. And that's only once per day. So then this is 2 times per day. But you only get 1 token, 1 shell token. So that's from, this began Friday. Okay, so Friday, that's 2, 4, 6 tokens. This was 5 times a day. Okay, there you go. I don't go for the win requirement. I don't know why they do that, but hey, it's not my game. They didn't ask me. Okay. Let's see. Get the Berlin bundle. The Lance and Seas back out. The May Tank University mission. So be sure to get those. Activate your codes for the university missions. The light, the medium tank, the light tank, the heavy tank. Why do we need to? What's with the codes? Wargaming. Seriously, what's with the codes? And why? Why do we need to do this? Why don't you just put it in the missions? I mean, it's not like you're giving away money here. Well, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't quite understand it. There we go. Let's see. 30 days of what? Premium account, free tank, and more. What is up with that? Let's see. So, looking to enter the world. Oh, okay. So these are okay. So you get 30 days of Watt Premium account plus a free M22 Locust. Starts starts May 1st and ends June 1st. Once per account. Okay, but you gotta buy this. Okay, not gonna lose any sleep over it. Let's see, and that's pretty much it on the front page. For those of you who may not, there was something in here about what's coming in May. So let's go through that. Let's see. Customizing the road. May sneak preview. Okay. So here we go. From March 15th through June 9th, obviously, is the Battle Pass Season 1. So that's still going. From March 25th through June 15th is the Global Map Season 14. So there's still clan wars going on. April through the 18th is the 10th Anniversary Battle Act number 1, Battle. April 27th through May 4th is Frontline Stage 3. So that's ending here soon. Then in May, from May to June, we have the University Tank missions. May 3rd through the 17th, the Road to Berlin. I haven't seen that. I haven't played it. I'll have to give it a try. I don't know if any of you have, but again, it's a player versus everyone AI type of. I think there's 5. You join the battle with 5 guys. I don't know. And you can get the IS-2S. The IS-2 Shielded is one of the prizes. I don't know. I don't enjoy that mode. I don't like those type of modes. And I know there are people that look at me and say, "Well, how can you play Frontline?" I don't know. How can you play that? Okay. From May 3rd through June 1st, you got tank mastery missions. From the 5th through the 30th, we got tank rewards. All right, so it doesn't start till the 5th. I didn't complete April's. I think I got to the 4th level, and I just ran out of time. I think, playing it. And honestly, the biggest reason was I started playing Frontline, trying to grind that out, and stayed away from randoms. But Maze is coming, so get ready for that. There's on-track missions coming up. It looks like, that the LT100, yep, and the Object 268. Premium offers, let's see. May 1, June through June 1, a Watt Premium Bundle, okay. From the 1st through the 28th, there's the Berlin Bundle. From the 1st through the 14th, we got the Lanson. From the 1st through the 11th, we got the Gotta Go Fast Special, 5-time bonus. From the 1st through the 8th, we got weekly offers, Fort Knox Care Package and All-Rounders Bundles. Wow, okay. So we got a care package coming up. Be prepared for that. That's the Twitch Amazon Prime care package. So be ready for that. That should probably, my guess is probably show up tomorrow, being Monday. Let's see, the 7th through the 14th, Cromwell B. The 7th through the 14th, the ISU 122S. That's a good little TD. That's fun. No protection, no armor, but it's a fun TD. From the 8th through the 15th, we got weekly offers, Fort Knox Supply Depot, and Delight Bundles. Okay. 14th through the 24th, the Thunderbolt. 14th through the 24th, the Tiger 131. Then the 15th through the 22nd, weekly offers, Jackpot, Boss Package, and Easygoing Bundles. I'm not sure what all that is, but it'll be interesting. 21st through the 31st, the IS-2. The 21st through the 31st, the T-34-85M. And the 21st through the 31st, the T-78. Now, from the 22nd through the 31st, weekly offers, Jackpot, They See Me, Rollin', and Support Drop Bundles. So, looks like quite a bit going on, to be honest with you. Quite a bit. As far as the weekend missions go, we've got May 1st to the 4th and 1.5, okay. 8th through the 11th is times 2. 15th through the 18th is a times 3. And then the 22nd through the 26th is a times 5. So, be prepared. Be prepared. All right, let's see. Now, that's what's coming up in May. So let's see what's on the other pages, shall we? So we start off with the Daily Bounce, and there's some talk here about the K91-2, the super test. I don't know anything about that, and I try to stay away from the super test stuff because I don't. It's in super test. I mean, the numbers are fantastical, or fantastical. I sound like the president. I can't talk. They're fantasy, right? Until it hits the common test and goes through there, and then finally hits the real server, you really don't know what it is, right? So, and Frontline Stage 2, so they're behind here. It doesn't look like they've done much update here, to be honest with you. Scavenger Hunt April codes, that's over, so I'm not sure if they've taken a break here. The Daily Bounce is just behind, or what? Strange. All right, well, let's go to the stats report. You got Showdown, the Red Riding Hood little video between the two commanders, the Russian and Fluffy, and I can't remember the other guy. So there's the I think that's the third installment in that little series. And there's this Osowik, Attack of the Dead Men. I'm not sure what that is. It's a wargaming short film premiere with English dubbing. So I'm gonna, after I do this, I'm gonna watch this and see what I think of it. Let's see what else we got. Matchmaking and basic making of teams in World of Warships. Is that World of War? The matchmaking is a system of distributing players between. Yeah, okay. You got Tank Tune, and then the Road to Berlin event details. So let's take a look at that. Oh, it's a video. Okay, well, watch that video if you really want to know. Jeez, you just left me hanging there, Rita. Let's see. Micropatch 1.4. All right, so fixed an error with this when starting in 64-bit game client. Now I run the 64-bit game client, and I haven't seen that error. Further metal adjustments for Battle Pass. Okay. Temporary correction to excessive friction sound. I did notice that in the EBR. Wow, it's like every time I moved, it was making sound. Okay. Other technical issues have been fixed. Okay. They're fixed. Any other technical issues have been fixed. So there shouldn't be any more need for any more updates because other technical issues have been fixed. You know what that means? That means it was too many to list and they couldn't list them. They didn't want to list them. All right, what do we got for Armoured Patrol? There's a little talk about the Transformer inside the Chieftain's hatch for the 38 PT. Talking about the 252 and the RU or the Defender. And that's pretty much it for that. There was something. One of these had the. Maybe it was. I don't know which one it was, to be honest with you. Anyway, one of them was talking about the new Carnarvon Centurion 7-1 hybrid mix. It was in the super test, and so there it is. There it is. Full stats. Sorry. So yeah, it's like I said, it's got more average damage, more penetration. Rate of fire, I think, is a little bit less than the current. So it's very close to the Centurion 7-1. But there's some subtle differences. But it looks cool. I think it looks cool. Especially with that little pike nose. And you put this back. I mean, the Carnarvon already sits low as it is, right? The hull wise. So you put that behind a hill, and I mean this turret is a knockdown, drag out, tough turret. So it'd be interesting to see how it'll do. And again, it'll probably be a reward tank, which means that most of us won't see it because most of us can't really get through that much ranked battles, if it is ranked battles. All right, let's just finish off here, and then we'll let you go for the weekend. All right, well, as you can see, we're still down. And it's 7:30 in the morning here, Central Time. So, yeah, we're still down. I don't know when we'll be up. At least it'll give me time to get this put together for you guys. All in all, I can't show you what's going on in the client because the client's not responding. So just some random thoughts. All right. Like I stated, I get called back to work on Monday, and means going back into the office. The protocols that the building I'm in are instilling are you have to have a mask when you're out in public. So when I'm not in my office or in my office, the company office, I have to have a mask on, which is fine. As soon as I get into the office manager is taking our temperature. Again, fine. I don't have any problem with this. And then when I leave and get to come home, put the mask on, go walk to my car and drive home. The wife and I, we wear our masks when we go to the grocery store. Wear our masks when I run to 7-Eleven. These are things that I've adapted to. And I'm sure as many of you have. And I guess what I'm saying is it's okay to adapt to things. And it's okay to have to do things to protect yourself. All right? This isn't like, watching out for a drunk driver, right? Because you can't see this thing coming. And when it hits you, it's too late. Okay? My heart goes out to all the first responders. And, my thanks to all of you, to the nurses, to the doctors. Again, thank you for everything you've done, everything you're doing. I try not to get too involved in the media circus on both sides. And the politicians, although I listen to what our governor in Texas says, I take it with a grain of salt. Because most of these guys are living behind glass shields anyway, and they're not out here in the day-to-day. Just be careful out there. this is something that, like I said, it's not like a drunk driver. It's not like a car wreck. It's not like a storm. It's something you can't see, and by the time you figure out that you've got it, it's way too late. I read a book about the Spanish American influenza, which I don't know why they call it the Spanish American, because it started in the United States. Should just be called the American influenza. But the mistakes that were made, given the time that it happened, some of those mistakes are perfectly understandable. We didn't have the medical resources that we have now. We didn't have, the communications that we have now. We didn't have the infrastructure in the world, like the United Nations and so on and so forth. But it's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing to see some of the same mistakes being made over and over. I would think that as a society, and in the world, we would have gone past that. We would have grown past that technologically and just socially, but apparently not. So, like I said, just be safe out there. Play the game. Take your mind off things. Spend time with your family. Go outside. But do what you got to do to relieve the stress. And I hope you're all safe. Again, shout out to all the first responders, doctors, nurses in our hospitals and doctors' offices and fire and police. Thank you for your service and thank you for everything you're doing. And y'all take care. And this is Bonsai Duck out.